It's wonderful to have you. So, Nic, let me start with you. The argument against releasing this report is it would inflame extremists in the type of places where you normally work. Have you seen any response to this report's release?
Notably, no, not really at this stage. I mean, not seeing embassies surrounded by angry crowds. You're seeing some staple reactions from Iran, for example. Ayatollah Khamenei saying that it's a part of the shameful reaction, the shameful record of the US on torture. But there hasn't been a global outcry, I think, because much of what's in this, there is some terrifying detail in there that we didn't know, but a lot of it was presumed, and in fact a lot of it was perhaps thought to have already been worse by many of the critics of America around the Middle East, certainly. So I don't think anyone's particularly blown away by what's necessarily in this.
Nic, what about you?
Look, they're going to use it for propaganda, whichever way they can. But that doesn't mean that's going to mean a mass uprising. Their fight in Iraq and Syria is costing them dearly in fighters. So they need to keep recruiting people more. So they will use this to their advantage if they can. You don't be surprised if we see snippets of debate ending up in some of this sort of ISIS propaganda clips. But, you know, I've talked to Taliban leaders before who were former Taliban leaders who were in Guantanamo Bay, who were held in Bagram in Afghanistan, and they talked about all sorts of things that happened to them, maybe some imagined, maybe some real. So the narrative, as Nic says, is already out there. So it's not a surprise to these guys, but they will manipulate it and they will try to use it.